So we've been inducted into the Hall of Fame for the Kanto region for just beating the Elite Four and the champion Blue, who's just running away like a little child. And Professor Oak is pretty speechless. He's obviously biased more towards Blue, but he's also been very helpful to us, so he's not gonna say anything. And I decided to let the credits roll while I talk about the game for a little bit because now we've kind of completed the pre-game. I mean, it's not really a pre-game, but I mean, technically it's a pre-game because now, after the Elite Four, we're gonna start with the post-game. So let's talk about all the eight gyms, the legendaries that we caught, the Pokemon that we caught, the friends we made, and the battles that we had along the way. And now we've become champions finally. So, wow, first of all, recency bias in my brain because we just beat the Elite Four and the champion Blue. Um, it was such a good choice to include Vileplume and Jolteon in my team because I was so skeptical. Like, I think the first time when I played Pokemon Fire Red, I think I went for Vaporeon because I just didn't have a water type Pokemon on my team, and I was like 12 or 13 years old at that time. And yeah, I did not have the patience, or I did not even know that Magikarp evolves into a Gyarados. So, with the stuff that I know now, wow, boy, it's so nice to play this game and make the most of it because this time I was a bit patient, little older, little wiser. I was a bit patient. And yeah, Gyarados was really helpful. I feel like he didn't really help much in the final, like in the Elite Four, but I think leading up to this battle, this entire like victory road, like situation in the game, Gyarados was super helpful. Nidoqueen is another Pokemon that I did not use before. I think I used Nidoking and then I just got rid of it because yeah, I just had legendaries to play with and include in my playing six. Another Pokemon like Jolteon that I talked about, I mean, he is super fast. Like, there is no comparison in this game for Jolteon. I did not know that. I mean, of course, the defense is a little bit crappy, and Jolteon cannot tank a lot of big hits. But I feel like even though we were like under leveled quite a bit, Jolteon was able to tank quite a lot of hits and not faint. And not only that, the tanking hits situation does not even come into play because we always were hitting first. Like we were so quick. Jolteon was always so quick. Like all the hits were like first landing and yeah. Thunder, like one of the biggest attacks, which I feel like when I played last time, I used Zapdos and I put Thunder on Zapdos and I missed it so many times. And I had to keep reviving Zapdos again and again. No such issues this time with Jolteon at all. Um, Pretty much the best Pokemon in the game, of course, after Charizard, because I'm always going to be like biased towards Charizard, and Vileplume as well. I thought that the attacks that I had on Vileplume were like not the best. I had Giga Drain, which is just 5 hits, and then I have to restore the power. Then I had Solar Beam, which takes 2 turns. I had Cut, which pretty much does zero damage at this point when all the Pokemon and the battles that you're having with Pokemon that are so high leveled. Um, wow. I mean, still, we did quite well with everything that we had going on. And Charizard is always such a beast, man. Like putting Earthquake on Charizard, Blast Burn and Flamethrower, like it's just unmatched. And look at that, it's the end, and it's the end of the pre-game. So now the game is gonna start again, and it's gonna save for us and register the data where we beat the Elite Four. Look at that, 81 on my Pokedex. We got a lot of Pokemon, and there's still a lot to do. And we are now back in our hometown of Pallet Town. And look at that, that old guy. Ah, Danny, you're back. How much have you filled in your Pokedex? May I see? Let's see. You caught 81. Now that's impressive. Follow me. He's gonna take us back to the lab. And the text went by super fast, which is why I fumbled. I'm sorry about that. I'm just not interested. I'm the champion now, and I just want to relax. I don't want to deal with all this. There have been sightings of many rare Pokemon species. I'm talking about the Pokemon that have never been seen in the Kanto region. I would love to go see things for myself, but I'm much too old. Since I can't do it, I'd like you to go in my place. Hey, I heard that. What's with the favoring Danny with okay. This guy always wants attention, and you know what? He doesn't deserve it. He lost to me. So he's gonna check our Pokédexes, and he, I believe, is gonna give us an upgraded version. Now these units can record data for a lot more Pokemon, and look at that. The Pokédex was upgraded. Danny and Gary, this time you really must work towards filling your Pokédex. I urge you to make the best of whatever the situation is. Calm down, don't get too excited. Yeah, okay, so now we begin with the post game officially, where we're gonna go to Sevi Islands and we're gonna talk to Bill's BFF forever or the love of his life, Celio, and that's what we're gonna do next. So, and there's a couple of Pokemon that I do want to catch. I mean, we never caught a Ponyta, for example. Let's talk to our mom actually. Let's see what she has to say. You should take a quick rest. All right. I mean, fair enough. My Pokemon were pretty much damn tired. Take care now. She doesn't care, and we don't have a father still in this household. So yeah, I just wanted to let the credits roll and talk about the pre-game for a little bit, and I'll make a different video for that. But for now, I'll see you soon. Bye.